I've got Nancy Pelosi with one of, I almost made this a crazy town, but I thought it was actually more important to just play it as a regular clip because the delusion on her behalf and the fact that there's the media again with letting her get away with this statement she made. As a matter of fact, just play that right because there's nothing that this statement stands on its own. I don't even know what the question was. It doesn't even matter. She's somewhere today, and someone obviously must have asked her about the border or what's going on at the southern border. This is her response. Roll it.
I believe, I'm glad you asked that question in a larger sense instead of quoting the ridiculousness of the Republicans in the Congress. The fact is that we're on a good path at the border under leadership of President Biden. It's about three things. It's about restructuring how we do what is happening there because we were in a very bad situation under the Trump administration. It's about a refugee plan.
It's about a refugee plan.
Wow. Well, that's an eye-opener.
We're in a good spot under President Biden at the border. I mean, this is an evil, sick woman, but what in the blue hell is she talking about? What is she talking about? If she thinks that we're in a good place at the border and says that we are in a bad place, I think yesterday we reported on the Homeland Security Mayorkas saying that we're going to restart construction of the border wall to fill in the gaps. I believe in the last couple of weeks, Joe Biden has said we're going to try to go back to the stay in Mexico policy that the last administration that was so troublesome, according to Nancy Pelosi. Both of those policies are from the prior administration. The border is an absolute abject failure disaster. What is she talking about? And there she is just going. I didn't see any follow-up questions. I didn't see any other clips from her today that were useful. I mean, you can barely understand her. I mean, when she gets stammering there at the beginning, once she finally gets going. I mean, can you explain that to me, somebody?
You know what? I wish I had a decoder ring that could do that, but
no. But I mean, seriously, what is she talking about? What at the border right now is good leadership under President Joe Biden?
It doesn't matter. She just pitches a narrative. She just lies to the TV, and people pick up the quotes. We know what goes on. She's a liar. They don't even try to. They don't even care because there's so many lemmings. 40% of the country voted for Biden, right? Less than half, whatever. We'll say he got the popular vote, which we know he didn't. But there's 40% of the people who are so loud and absurd. 90% of the media is all owned by the same groups, and all those same groups keep brainwashing morons into believing. All they got to do is spill some stupidity, and they just keep repeating it. And then the loud, obnoxious liberals start screaming, "You see, I'm right. It's good there." And then they're so half confused, and they say they're undecided, and they're there for the cake and the coffee, and the other ones say they approve. And then the rest of America's like, "What's happening here? We're being gaslit." So it's the same old thing. She lies with all her heart. And she's like George Costanza. When he says to Jerry, remember, it's not a lie if you really believe it to be true.
Yeah, well, that's absolutely.
It's a lie. They just lie.